Hello everyone, I'm Diceble and welcome to my first series on YouTube. This will be a Project Cars career series. Well, I already started the series, but we're gonna start over again. My name will be Diceble. I will fill in the forms first and then I will explain a little bit what this series will be. And let's see, I'm Dutch, so we're gonna choose Netherlands, and I'm gonna choose the car number 60. And why car number 60? Because I used to kart and my dad used to race with cars, and he had number 60 as his car number, so for him I'll take car number 60. We're gonna also start with the cars, and we're gonna be with torque riders. So the goal of this series, of the Project Cars series, is to complete the career mode, because I never completed the career mode, and with you guys I want to go through the whole career mode, to try to upload one video a week. So that will probably be every Wednesday, and we're just gonna learn how to play Project Cars and learn the cars. And because I'm fairly new to Project Cars and I don't really know everything about it, I actually want to learn about sim racing, and I want to start with Project Cars. I also have e-racing as a game, so eventually we maybe go and play some e-racing games and learn a lot of stuff about it, and I will share my learning experience with you, and you guys can also leave a comment with tips or tricks or anything I should do or shouldn't do, so just to gain knowledge and have fun. So we can choose between two teams, Torque Riders and Dark Nitro. Well, Dark Nitro sounds more fun, so we're gonna choose for Dark Nitro. Of course we have a little intro video.
Started out, and a great place to learn the basic principles of competitive
Let's
racing.
see this little
You'll
video.
start out in a short national series, followed by the Entry Karts Championship. Each round features a sprint race and a main race. Points are scored by the top 8 finishers. Bonus points are awarded for fastest
Okay,
qualifying.
I've seen enough. So we have two little emails from our team manager, I think, and second one is the race engineer. Well, nothing interesting, so you can change the car set. I actually don't know what I should change, so, and if I should even touch the car setup. So if you guys could leave a comment in the comments and let me know if I should even change or touch this in this stage of the career mode. So let's start with the first race in the UK Kart Nationals. As the lady said before, you have two races in one event. So we have a sprint race and a main race. Yeah, main race. And the sprint race, I believe, will be like a qualifying. So the position you finish in the sprint race will be the position you start on the grid in the main race. Let's start the race with the sprint race. Let's see what position we can manage to get. I experienced that that's fairly easy to get first in the UK Nationals. So although I have everything on the highest settings of difficulty, it's pretty easy to get the get first here, so let's see if we can manage to get first. With cards, it's very important to know where to take the curb or not, because otherwise you get fucked pretty easy. So we're not gonna touch the tuning setup or the pit strategy. We're just gonna start with the driving mode. So we're starting 6th. Let's see if we can. Okay, and it's green, and we already a little bit of collision. Oh, I tried to sneak up those guys from behind. We gained 2 positions because I already gave one back. Let's see if we can. That one wasn't. That wasn't so nice of me. Let's see. There's someone behind me. He's very close. Let's see. We must be able to get a few more positions at least, because the AI isn't that good in this stage of the game. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, but then I'm just concentrated on the game, because in some corners, it's so annoying when they are just, when you get on the right end of this track, they just go so slow when you can put on the gas much. You can throttle way earlier than they do, and they often brake on times I think like, what the fuck, why are you braking there? But see, I took too much of the curb in the inside, and I just lost grip on the tire, and well, I had to give that position back. That's so frustrating in the cars, that one corner can actually just fuck up your race, especially when you do it in like the first or second corner of, then your race will be just fucked. I also noticed that the AI is pretty aggressive when it comes to overtaking or defending. They really don't mind to bump into you, which can be very, very frustrating, because they can just fuck up your whole race for you by bumping into you. Another track lap limit. I think it's just that my lap doesn't count this time because I cut too much corner. Like the second last corner onto the straight is just such an easy overtake corner. Is that what you call it? No. It's an easy corner to overtake others because they really go slow onto the straight. So you can gain a lot of time there. Let's see if we can manage to get the first position in the last corner, and we managed to get first. Ooh, that was actually so close. I never finished that close. Well, we finished first. That's great, finishing first. So we also starting on the first grid position on the second race. We get 20 drivers points for the championship, and let's go to race 2. We want to drive, of course. We have a rolling start in the second race. I forgot to told you guys that, and let's see if I can maintain my first position. It seems like I can. And let's see if I can just manage the lead better and don't give it away by making faults. An important thing with the shifting cars is to brake with your engine, so you have to use downshifting for the brakes, because I find it easier to brake with downshifting because it makes you brake faster and you have to use way less braking power of the kart itself, and that is nice because you can lock up way you don't lock up that quickly, and because when you lock up you can just fuck up your race and there some corners are just so annoying to take on this track, especially the last corner we did where you go up. There's some kind, I think it's because of the bump where you go up, you can lose the back end so easy, and there I took too much curb, and you saw what happened when you take too much curb, you just spin around. So you really have to be careful with the curbs in especially karting. I don't know how it is with other cars. Also you have to be very careful to what I just did, not hit someone else, because when you hit someone else there's some kind of gluey effect where you get glued on someone, and that is annoying because then you will just I went. So that's what I find pretty funny about this start. Like, this fault should cost me at least the lead and maybe even the race. Yeah, such a fault should cost you the race, but because I had so much, the gap was so big between me and my opponent, I just had enough time to quickly reverse and maintain the lead. Ooh, I braked on a very weird spot. So let's gain some lead again. My tires are getting very slippery. So the first part of the except the last corner we did, the first part is fairly easy, but here it gets more bumpy and I just find it very hard to drive in bumpy areas. Especially this game, I find it very annoying because on the cars you just lose the back end so quickly when you go full throttle over a corner or over a bump. So let's overtake number 12, I think. He's 12 position. I thought I could pull away faster there, but I couldn't actually, so that was close. But we managed to avoid any contact. We have 2 laps to go, and then we have finished our first 2 races and the first event. I think there are 2 other events to go in this championship. So then we have 2 events to go, and hopefully we can, well, if it's this easy, I can easily get the championship of the first the UK Nationals. That one shouldn't be hard to take if it's this easy, but maybe the next one will be a bit harder. I hope so, because it isn't fun watching someone just get first this easily, and for me it isn't much fun either to win this easily. So we won the first and the second race. We also had the fastest laps on both races. I managed to improve myself with 1 second. That's a lot. So we have 40 points because we won 2 races. Let's go to the rear dashboard and see if there is something interesting. Well, we have 2 emails from our manager and Andrew. Yeah, Andrew was our engineer, so he wants to analyze the data. From what I saw, there were some fast laps put in there. Okay, so we were pretty fast. Come by my office and we can take a look at the report. So actually don't know if I really can get maybe in results. Got 1 overview. Watch motorsport. Drives network profile. Well, I have to find it out myself for the next video then, how I can get into the data from the engineer, but I will end this video now because each video will be an event. So next video will also contain 2 races, which is for now a sprint race and a main race. So yeah, hopefully you guys had fun watching this. If you have any tips or comments, just put a comment underneath this video, and enjoy your days. Subscribe if you want to see more of this series, like if you liked it, and hopefully I see you guys into the second episode of this series. I see you guys. Bye bye.